Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. The headlines out there today. Wait, what? What does this say? The Taliban? Oh my goodness, we have headlines from the Taliban. This is refreshing news because we don't have news about how we need to get this potion. We do actually. We do have news on the side about it. But this is the the tragic headline on CNN. The Taliban is in Kabul as president flees. Why do we care again? Why do we care? Why does anyone turn the news even on? Well, you might say, oh, why are you even turning it on? Well, I've got to keep an eye on this stuff to talk about it so we can see what their agendas are. Because that's all the news is. Rumors of wars, rumors of everybody needing a magic potion, and outbreaks. Fear. I mean, does anyone even know? First of all, where has the Taliban been? Are they masking up over there, by the way? You think the Taliban's got the mask on? Is the whole team over there fully jabbed? I'm sure that they are. Where have they been, though, during this entire time period? I feel like it's been a decade. But wait, what's on the horizon that would make it? Oh, right. It's almost September, and we're getting close to that date, so why not remind everybody about the big bad boogeyman so people can feel like, well, at least it's safe over here from that standpoint. At least our government's taking care of us. Does anyone even know who's in the Taliban? I mean, let's take a look at let's put up the Taliban starting lineup from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Here they are. Oh boy, we've got Sheikh Amanullah at left guard from the University of Afghanistan. We have Ben Abdulaziz Busoro. Then we have at wide receiver Abdullah Al-Rimi. And Abraham Salim Mohammed Al-Yaqub. This, ladies and gentlemen, are your leaders of the Taliban. And you're probably saying, oh man, I'm scared. I know you are. I know. Because here's where we're talking about on a map. Here's Kabul, right? Whoa, looks huge, right? It looks like, a headline on CNN, all the space in the world. Let's pull the map back. That song sounded familiar. Oh, wait a minute. Oh boy, that looks really, really tiny and really, really far away. Why do we care? Who are these people? Why should Americans care? They shouldn't. Now, what would happen if Americans just took their remote control, took their internet connection, and just shut it all off? Would they see a world where there's a pandemic? No. No, they wouldn't. Would they see a world with masks? No, because nobody would be wearing one because no one would know anything was wrong, and there'd be no problem. Would they see the big bad boogeyman over in the other countries, in these little specks of dirt over in Afghanistan? No, they wouldn't. Would they care at all anyway if they heard someone up the road tell them that 50 trillion miles away, or whatever really it is, probably like 10,000 miles away, that this was going on? They'd go, why would I care? I'm just worried about, my next door neighbor's going to blow his leaves in my lawn, right? I'm just worried about what I'm going to, if we got something to eat tonight. That's all. That's all you'd worry about. But instead, they got to keep you in the fear. They've got to keep you all afraid. And they've got to make sure that they have all agendas working at the same time. To remind you that if it wasn't for Big Brother, these boogeymen could come over here and come after us. Don't remember the fact that Big Brother wants to stick something in you. That's because they want to help, right? They need to remind you that they're here to help us. They care about us. That's why they took care of them for us, even though they had nothing to do with anything that occurred on the one specific date many, many Septembers ago. But we're coming up on a 20th anniversary of it. And I discussed on my website at callforanuprising.com, which check out if you haven't, that Homeland Security has even issued a warning about that specific date this year, that we all need to be prepared for a possible insurrection 2.0. Boy, now is it likely to happen? Probably not. Probably not, but it's got the potential to happen at some point in the future, because they're letting you know that there's going to be more of those types of things. Boy, they sure know. I guess they've been in contact with the Central Intelligence Agency and the Black Ops, and they've given them a window of when it's going to occur, because they're the ones who are making these things happen. Yeah. I think it's always a good thing when you wake up and you see stories about the Taliban, right? Instead of stories about the one-niner. It makes me feel like it's old times almost, right? When that was the fear that they were pumping on people. But now we're getting it from all angles. And now we have that date coming up. We need to have a little bit of support for Big Brother, because remember, they're the ones protecting you, and your military's protecting you from that little speck of dirt over there where these guys are riding around, right? Probably more dangerous people, out in the street somewhere. And you're, a city near you that you should be more concerned about, or probably in your local CVS or Walgreens, more of a boogeyman there that you should be worried about, trying to get you stuck up with a magic potion. But let's keep the fear on this. Let's keep the attention on this. Why not? Why not? Folks, like I said, if you just turn all this stuff off, what do you see? You see nothing. You see nothing. Because nothing's really going on. I'm not saying that this isn't real. Who cares if it is or it isn't? How does it affect our day-to-day life? It does not. It does not. Just like everything going on with the one-niner does not affect our day-to-day life. And it shouldn't affect our day-to-day life. Why shouldn't it? Well, because if you don't see it going on and affecting you in your day-to-day life around you, other than people talking about it and pressuring you and annoying you over it, which wouldn't be happening anyway if they weren't pumping it out, then none of it would be going on. So we're supposed to care about this. We're supposed to feel sympathy. We're supposed to just be in fear, really. We're not supposed to feel sympathy. Nope.
Save more with the low payment kings at the Buckeye Superstore.
During the Make This the Summer event, this week drive home in a 21 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4-wheel drive 4-door for only $308 a month. Or upgrade to leather, remote start, and a whole lot more with the 21 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4-wheel drive 4-door for only $388 a month. And the Low Payment Kings are proud and excited to announce 3-row Jeep Grand Cherokee L models and just announced $1,000 lease loyalty bonus cash.
Visit us today at BuckeyeSuperstore.com.
A man named John Wayne Gacy is suspected of having killed as many as 32 teenage boys.
They want you to believe that I alone committed these murders.
And all of us on the edge of our seats.
The whole moral of the story is to remember that we're in good old America. And these are the big bad things that are happening in other places that we need to worry about here. Because remember, here in America, our version of the Taliban is truth-seeking Americans. Not even gun-holding Americans, just truth-seeking Americans are more dangerous. We're on the same level. We're considered a threat. And Homeland Security even recently said that people who question anything with the one-niner are considered a threat too. Isn't that interesting? So here in America, you and me are the version of the Taliban. Pretty incredible. None of us are tanks, right? You guys have tanks in your garage? Last time I checked, I got some dusty soup cans. That's about it. Hey, we have bicycle with a flat tire. We have tanks? No. We have our sword, which is our speech, which makes us on the equal level as this charade going on over there, where they're riding around and we're overthrowing governments, and they want people to think, remember, this is what's going on there, and our version of that here in America are conspiracy theorists. Oh, and what have they done? Have they done it? Well, don't forget the insurrection. It's the same type of thing. The Taliban's going there. The people at the Trump thing tried to do the same thing. Oh, right. The ones who were scaling the walls, you mean the black ops that were there doing it? Because the only people who went inside and did all that stuff were black ops. There was regular people outside. Yeah. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy, how people can't see through it. It amazes me day by day. But we're the Taliban here in America, folks. So just remember that when they show you this, and they show you they're taking over, they want to remind you that we have a group like that of extreme people in America. And it's people who make YouTube videos, post on Facebook, because they're exposing their horribly planned New World Order. And that makes them just the equivalent of this. Pathetic. That's what it is. I would remind everyone to check out the website at callfornuprising.com. It's $2.99 a month. Check it out if you have it. Please sub to my other channel. It's the only one I have right now that I'll be uploading on. It's linked below. Just make sure you sub to it. I'll probably be uploading there today, tomorrow. So definitely check it out. I want to thank all the Patreons because of you. It keeps me here on YouTube. And again, I want to thank all of you for your support, kind words, and thumbsing up the videos. It helps go a long way. So thank you. God bless all of you and your families.